6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Your drive might be looking dicey this morning. Shane is on the weather patio with a traffic report. Shane.
Hey guys, good morning. Yeah, we've been following those road conditions all morning long for you. Take a look at these road conditions maps by the Wisconsin DOT. You still see a pretty good amount of pink and blue, meaning snow covered and slippery stretches. But we are seeing some green creep in there, meaning good winter driving conditions. So bottom line, things are starting to look better out there, but still take your extra time.
All right, yeah, most of the snow has now ended here in the Madison area, most of southern Wisconsin. Still a little bit of snow over there in Watertown and Jefferson, but it did leave a couple of inches of snow on the ground. I measured 2 inches here at the station. I think that's probably pretty common across much of southern Wisconsin with this Alberta Clipper system. So we got the snow overnight. Quiet today through the evening hours, but overnight tonight, we're expecting that snow to develop again. Our first warn alert day in effect tomorrow right through Saturday. We'll talk more about it coming up.
Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Shane. Now to some breaking sports news just into the newsroom. Head coach Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots are parting ways this morning. His future in New England has been up in the air the last few weeks. Reports this morning say the team is now moving on. In 24 seasons, Belichick won 6 Super Bowl championships with the Pats. He's just 15 wins shy of the all-time record.
More breaking news from overnight. Madison police are asking for help identifying a man they think's responsible for a string of burglaries. Officers say the man got into a number of businesses on the east side and downtown over the last few weeks. They're releasing some surveillance photos of the man wearing a ski mask. You can find those up on channel3000.com. If you recognize that person, call Madison Area Crime Stoppers.
There's a GoFundMe up this morning for the funeral costs of 2 boys who died after falling through the ice of a retaining pond. The fund is at more than $78,000 after just 2 days. The boys fell through the ice last Friday. They were pronounced dead a few days later.
Longtime U.S. Senator and Milwaukee Bucks owner Herb Kohl will be laid to rest tomorrow. There will be a public memorial service in Milwaukee at the home of the Bucks, Pfizer Forum, the arena he contributed $100 million to help build. Tomorrow's service is scheduled for noon. You can stream it at bucks.com.
Madison police are investigating a crash this week after a driver ran a red light and hit a Metro bus. That driver had to go to the hospital. This happened at the intersection of West Wash and North Bassett Street during the storm Tuesday around noon. A passenger on the bus was injured but was able to walk away fine.
A Wisconsin judge has ruled former Cardinal Theodore McCarrick is not fit for trial because of his dementia. McCarrick is accused of sexually assaulting an 18-year-old man in 1977. An investigation from the Vatican already concluded McCarrick molested adults and children, which led to his defrocking. The most recent decision to suspend charges will be reviewed at the end of the year.
State Assembly Speaker Robin Vos is facing a possible recall from his own party. Supporters of Donald Trump filed a petition for his recall after they say he didn't move forward with impeaching Megan Wolf, the head of the Wisconsin Elections Commission. The petition claims Vos blocked fair elections and misled the assembly. Vos has said there wasn't enough support to impeach Wolf.
Former President Donald Trump will likely not speak during the closing arguments of his New York civil case. According to the judge, he's refused to agree to the terms set for him speaking. Those terms include not campaigning and not complaining about the court or its staff. The rules were laid out to try and curb excess grandstanding in the case.
All right, 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. The snow is now exiting the area this morning, so we got round 1, but a more significant storm coming in tomorrow, round 2, maybe upwards of a foot of snow. This will be coming in by this time tomorrow morning. Could be talking upwards of a foot of snow and also some blowing and drifting. That'll cause some whiteout conditions right through Saturday morning. So today, the rest of today, quiet. May actually see a peak or 2 of sun. It's going to be very bright if we do get some of that sun out there with that fresh snow on the ground. Temperatures in the upper 20s. This evening should be dry as well. Temperatures in the 20s, but after midnight, say about 2-3 o'clock, can't rule out some of that snow moving in. We'll pick up an intensity throughout the day. Maybe a little bit of sleet mixed in for a time before that snow really picks up going into the afternoon. So today, cloudy skies, temperatures in the 20s for the most part. Tomorrow we'll have that first warn alert day for the snow, then the cold weather by the end of the weekend into early next week.
More updates on that alert day coming up in your News and Weather News 3 Now update in half an hour.